Hey guys, today I want to talk about desires and our relationship with desires. For me, I spent a long time suppressing my desires in the past, and a lot of people I meet also, I think, don't have a great relationship with desires. I think a lot of us feel that it's selfish, or we feel vulnerable. Like, what if I desire something and then I don't get it? Like, what then? And I have a different take on desires, and a lot of the work I do is about supporting people to have a healthy relationship with their desires. And my point of view on this is that your desires are sacred. I'm going to say that again. Your desires are sacred. Your desires connect you from the innermost part of you to the rest of the world. They connect you to other people. They can be a way of navigating through the world, being in your autonomy and living in a way that's rich and fulfilling. And your desires are not, it's not about like having a list that just need to be checked off, pop, 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 pop. Like maybe that's part of it. But quite often what I see with desires is it's like a way of moving forwards in the world. It's a way of discovering ourselves more. It's a way of becoming more intimate. So I like to use the analogy that, like, let's say that you're a ship on the ocean and you're there bobbing up and down. You're kind of like making do with life and making do, getting on okay with your relationships and stuff. But you're not really like opening the sails of your desires. Is too scary. Like if I open the sails of my desires, like what if there's a storm? What if I get blown off course? Like what if I never get to the island that I'm desiring? But actually what we find is like when we open those sails, like yeah, there's a vulnerability in that. But at the same time, it allows us to move and to notice like what's it like to move. And we might get to this island that we think is going to be really fulfilling. Like whether it's like having a particular role at work, or whether it's about like a quality in a partner that you really want. And you might get there and you might realize like, oh, actually, I don't think it was about this. But you've still moved and you've moved to that island, and it's like, and now something else will come up. Like maybe it's more about that. Like when we're following our desires, we're honing in more and more on who we really are. We're allowing the self-discovery, the curiosity. And it also enables us to model things, I think, in a really healthy way for other people and for children. Like someone wrote in the comments recently, should we even have needs and desires? Like what about the other people that we need to look after? And my sense is that, you know, whether you want to have needs and desires or not, like we all have them. And unless you pay some attention to them, you'll find yourself like burning out or feeling like unhappy or unseen in your relationships. And actually, I think you can take care of others in a much more profound and useful way when you are in touch with your needs and your desires. Your desires are sacred. Your desires aren't about getting everything fulfilled. It's about having a relationship. It's about noticing what you're wanting, what you're longing for. And it's about moving towards them in a way that you can discover yourself more and more, and that you can show up in a way that's much more fulfilling in your relationships. This is day 3 of my 100 days of videos. What did you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any topics that you'd like me to cover, please let me know below as well. Thanks for watching.